In the last video, Elon Musk was threatened to be deleted, but in this video, I'm talking about Elon Musk found that it's funny to use Grok, his AI generating chatbot, to undress people. Let's watch this video.
You're the 10 News Plus. Elon Musk thinks it's funny, but women who've had fully clothed photos of themselves altered by AI to strip them down to their underwear or a bikini are horrified.
Musk's ex, formerly known as Twitter, is using artificial intelligence to manipulate images, including children, without their consent, and it's becoming a grubby new online trend.
It isn't every day you see tech billionaires and politicians wearing a bikini. But this is the latest AI trend doing the rounds on social media platform X.
Look, I think one of the reasons why Elon's AI is allowing it to do this is because Elon thinks it's funny. And it probably would be funny to see me in a bikini. And look, there's probably one or two that I laughed at. I think Elon put a bikini on a toaster.
While it may be a joke in some cases, it can also be extremely harmful.
All of these AI models can do things that are great, and that can be funny and can be lighthearted, and they can also be used to cause a whole lot of harm. And I think this is a really good example of that happening.
I'm aware that a lot of this technology is often used as a joke. However, we need to understand that it can be harmful and the ramifications of that. And if you get consent to manipulate a photo of someone, that's a completely different story.
Grok, which is X's artificial intelligence bot, is now being used to manipulate images of people, in many cases without consent. This UK woman says she felt dehumanised after a stranger used the app to undress her and put her in a bikini. We're sharing these images only because she has publicly.
But how sinister can it really get? I mean, they could use anybody's photos, they could use children's photos. So we're going to try and put it to the test, and we've created an AI image of a child. This isn't a real child, it's AI. We're going to put it through Grok and see what it will do. Make this person wear a bikini. Alright, it's creating the image now. And there you go. Wow, that is disturbing. A child wearing a bikini. That could be anybody's child, and anybody could be creating this image, which is really concerning. You don't know who's making these images and why, and what they're even going to do with it.
The problem here is that it's very public, very easy, and not consensual at all. In that there are users just going around finding every woman they can, even kids, 12-year-old girls, and putting them in bikinis and untoward positions.
This trend that is very dehumanizing and objectifying of another person is extremely concerning.
So, how is it allowed? The Australian government is already banning so-called nudifying apps, but these women are being undressed by one of the world's largest social media platforms.
I find it extremely concerning that this trend is being exhibited so blatantly and at scale on a mainstream social media platform.
It is illegal to create non-consensual sexually explicit deepfakes in some Australian states and territories, but not all. Sharing it is illegal no matter which state you're in.
While that's going on in Australia or at some part of the world, I'm here in the United States in Jacksonville, Florida. I use another competitor of Grok, which is ChatGPT, and the pro version because it's very important for some of the work that I'm doing. I will show you guys some disturbing things about myself that I discovered using this app. So this is a picture of myself. Let me show you this. Somewhere I was doing some stuff, looking good, looking great. It was up north in Boston. I asked AI to put this picture into a bikini. I promise you, I wish I could show you the first picture, but I don't want to post it because you guys will clip it. But I will show you the second one. I just edited a little bit and this is what it came out. So that was the picture. I don't want you to clip it.
Find sexually explicit.
A bikini shouldn't be sexual, but I think it's quite fair to say that in the situation where a photo is being manipulated and someone is intentionally being placed in a bikini that is a lot less clothing and is more revealing than whatever previous photo they had on the internet, there is a sexualized nature to that, and that means there's objectification.
CEO of Teach Us Consent, Chanel Contos, also wants to see an opt-in or out button for algorithms spreading sexualised content.
To prevent that bombardment of misogynistic content that we know is targeted to young boys and men as soon as they download these sorts of applications.
And we have just...
Okay, here's the thing. Here's what I've been thinking about all this time when you guys were watching this. I'm like, who will be beneficial of this thing? I have someone literally not 2 hours from here, originally from Pennsylvania, but he's here. He's a YouTuber. He's managing a couple girls that use OF that you guys already know. They start implementing AI. Now, sometimes he doesn't need girls to be in person. He's just using some AI to generate some pictures and some videos. Just put the image of the girl and, you repeat, you create multiple scenes and create a whole movie. Production is just like at the higher level. How did I know that? I was at the convention. I visited some couple places. I'm like, this is really disturbing. So you guys are consuming robot doing certain things on internet thinking that it's actually the person. No, it's not even the person anymore. But let's talk about safety. But is there any reason to use someone else's picture without their consent? It's really hard, unless this is what I'm thinking. These people are not stupid. Anytime there is a user using something, man, if you get arrested today based on just something that happened, they will check everything that you've been doing on your account, from your address IP or anything. They will find things. So whoever is using this, you are as a user need to be careful, because everything is recorded under your name, under your face, but somehow your account is already there. They have your locations. They listen to us now that we are talking. So all that it's for a user to be, because Elon Musk he says it's funny, but nothing is funny. Nothing that's going on right now, even the video that I'm posting, nothing is funny. Everything will be taken serious in house of the law. We need to be extremely careful.
Good evening. Welcome to The Big Question here on NETV Profit. I'm Vikram Oza, and tonight we're looking at a story that goes to the heart of AI innovation and platform responsibility, as also public safety. So Elon Musk's chatbot Grok. Now Grok is under global scrutiny after many users have alleged that it was used to generate obscene and sexualized images, including those of women and minors, and this by digitally altering photographs. The controversy has triggered probes in many countries across France, Malaysia, now India. And Grok's maker is admitting that there were lapses in safeguards and has promised fixes on them as well. And this even as it pushes back against some of those allegations, in India especially. Now that response has been firm from the government side. The Ministry of Electronics and IT has written to X, and the government is now seeking an action-taken report within 72 hours, flagging what it calls a serious failure of platform-level safeguards. And the government is citing several violations of the IT Act, of IT rules, of BNS, which is Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, and POCSO, which is the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act, as also the Indecent Representation of Women Act. And now the government is warning X that it could lose its safe harbor protection if it fails to curb AI-generated obscene content. So what is safe harbor? Safe harbor, under Section 79 of the IT Act, shields platforms from liability for user-generated content, but only if they act as neutral intermediaries and exercise due diligence and take down unlawful content promptly. Now that protection, the government is reminding these platforms, is conditional. It comes as India tightens the screws, as it were, on it.
Okay, all this blah 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 is just to say that they don't care. I mean, Elon Musk doesn't care. Man, he created something that you guys wanted to. His main goal is freedom of speech. Although he wanted to say that, there is a limit to your speech. Not everything needs to be freedom of speech. But I truly believe there is a common sense to it. I just showed you guys his competition. They're literally doing the same thing. It's not about him. There is this new generation of AI that we are creating. Us as people are creating to facilitate us some work. but it's also been used people to arm other people. The people that are using to arm other people are already criminals and all the stuff. You as a regular user, like I said, you just need to be careful. Be careful of how you use it. If they use it against you, just file some stuff, some reporting stuff. Without any further ado, this is what I have today about Elon Musk. And I know we have so many conversations that we need to do about these things in general. And I think this is just the beginning. Some safety concerns will be keeping them coming up because this is the new generation that we are living in. It's a new internet. It's a new way of living now, and it will come with some pros and cons and all that stuff. And I think we'll get used to it. We'll get used to laugh at anybody, a journalist with no clothes on or something like that. It's ha ha ha, that's it, gone. Or if there is another person, maybe a president, maybe they might change, but it's not going to be significant. So yeah. If you're new on this channel, please support the channel by liking and subscribing. That would be, and leave a comment. I mean, tell me your thoughts. What are you thinking about all these good things going on? Also suggest another video that you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's go.